A record broken, but one stat changes everything. United's shot volume is up, yet transition XG against spikes whenever the line stretches beyond 40 meters. That paradox drives the debate around Rúben Amorim's approach. He wants a brave block, 5 lanes in attack, and instant counterpress. The payoff is territory. The risk is exposure when the first duel is lost. United's base picture is a back 4 that morphs into a 2-3-5 in possession. The ball side fullback underlaps to build a midfield 3. The opposite winger holds the far post. When circulation is clean, United trap opponents to one side and harvest second balls. But one mistimed jump turns the shape into a foot race. The high 6 is late to screen. The center backs must defend grass, and the goalkeeper becomes the emergency outlet rather than a bounce pass. Amorim's gamble is rational. More bodies high means more touches in zone 14 and more entries to the cutback lane. It also suits United's best profiles. Martinez can attack first contacts and fizz verticals. Bruno thrives finding third-man runs. Ahmad receives on the half-turn and connects the inside right pocket. When the spacing is right, United look modern. Sharp distances between units, wingers ready to sprint, and a press that bites. The cracks appear in 3 moments. First, clearances to the channel behind the advancing fullback. The rest defense triangle collapses, and the far side center back must cover 2 threats. Second phase set pieces, where markers chase the ball and leave the back post free. Third, late game fatigue when the counter press loses half a step and fouls turn into free kicks around the box. There are repeatable fixes that keep the edge without dulling it. Flip the outside in pressing cue so the striker corrals play toward the touchline while the wide midfielder protects the half space. In rest defense, pin the ball side fullback inside earlier, forming a narrow 3 behind the ball. Ask the 6 to start 2 meters deeper against teams with direct outlets. That tiny buffer stops the first vertical and buys the line time. On turnovers, clear wide rather than central and rebuild height in 3 passes, not 1. Personnel choices matter because roles, not names, stabilize the model. A space-winning center back next to Martinez shrinks recovery runs. A press-resistant 6 who can receive back to goal and punch flat passes into the 8 turns pressure into platforms. With those 2 profiles, the same gamble becomes calculated risk. Fewer scrambles, more repeatable entries to the cutback zone. Game management is the last lever. If the tempo turns chaotic after the hour, swap the 9's pressing job with a fresher runner and keep the chief creator 5 meters higher. Protect set pieces by assigning a back post body who never steps out of the lane, even when the rebound drops. So, does Amorim still like to gamble? Yes, but the odds move with spacing, rolls, and timing. United don't need to abandon the high line. They need to harden it. With subtle triggers and the right spine, the same aggression reads less like roulette and more like a plan. Which tweak would you lock in first? The deeper 6 or the earlier fullback pinch?